ways. The first is the most obvious way. It's Craigslist. Okay. Craigslist is one of those apps that actually does really well for finding housing and job opportunities. Also, it has a sale. We all know what Craigslist is, but some of the beauty in Craigslist is really here's the housing app when we open it is really some of these the filters. Mainly, a lot of what I'm going to talk about today is how to use these filters for our benefit. So, look, let's say we have a budget of $1,000. We want to put in like $500 to $1,000. This way, it gets out all the things that are just kind of not like real in the bottom end, and also gives our top end the right thing. So look, here are the scroll results. A lot of these can be somewhat commercial things, like this one, this environmental friendly one, but here they are. So it's like, even if that's a little high for us, what if we had a budget of $800? Then we can even change that. Let's just filter it out a little bit so we can find a different thing, metrics here for the search. So some of these, like I said, are going to be commercial or like office shares, but so this is also another important part is the location that we choose. So if we go up here to location, and now we kind of use the map, and this will provide our search bubble with different giving results. And so now we have this whole kind of San Francisco Bay Area in focus. This is the California San Francisco Bay Area, all the way from Sacramento pretty much to Santa Cruz in the south and Santa Rosa in the north. So we're gonna kind of tailor it right like that. Okay. Oops. And there you go. So now we have our max price at 800 and our min price. So there we go. There's a place in Concord. Looks pretty as what you would expect for $780 a month. Shared bedroom. We can click on it. We can read about it more. It was posted 4 minutes ago, so that's pretty good. Walking distance, month to month, first and last. A lot of these times are going to require first and last, so that's going to be like $2,000 to move in right there, that first one. Let's share a room. You're going to find all different types with this metrics here. Available room for rent. And so that's one way to look at and it's nice when they post their phone number, studio for rent. Look, you can just call that guy, and it's just this one room. I don't know. It says studio, but you can just call him, get the scoop. So that's nice. If you have a different way of wanting to have, say, so to speak, like you just want to look at what's it called? Studios. This one's where it's just the studios. You can click on that first one. So apartment studios, and there you'll get this. So here, well-maintained studio apartment located. That looks pretty nice. Midtown. Where's Midtown? Let's see where they're talking about. And then there's the map in Stockton, right? And Berkeley, $800. Anyway, so and then usually, the most reasonable pricing will be on the rooms and shares one. That's where you'll find most of your results, because it's just like a room inside a house. So that's one way you're going to find something. But let's see, like San Francisco, one ordinary early room for rent, $600 monthly. There you go. Pretty nice room in San Francisco, right? Fully furnished, many options, close to everything, 3-month lease, but flexible. Cool. So that's one way to do things. Now let's look at another way to do things, which is finding also a renting on Airbnb. So Airbnb, let's say you don't want to do a long-term stint, but you're only here for a week or so. So then there's Airbnb. This is Airbnb. It's a way where you can find travel for smaller or just like temporary, it's like hotels. It's like hotels, hostels, kind of for people who have homes, who trust in they're the people who rent out their homes. Really funny story, actually, how this business started. It was people back in 2000, in the early 2000s. They never thought that Airbnb would take off because they never thought people would be trusting to rent out rooms in their homes, kind of like Uber. No one thought anyone was going to go in their car. And after a lot of different trials, the business they finally were able to develop this app, and now look at Airbnb. Now it's all over the world. It's a great example of how people can make more income and also find rooms for the consumer. So there's all different types of rooms available. Like this one's $4,000 a night. So it just goes to show there's on $320 a night. But let's say we're gonna go in here and look. We're gonna say we want to stay in in San Jose. So we're going to type in San Jose right into the trip. We don't really need exact dates. We'll just do next on that. We're not really, it's just us. So we're just going to search. You can put in different ways. So here's, look, all the places in San Jose. And I believe I already, and so look, here's the price range. So now let's say we're working in a budget of, let's say we can do anything, but for $60 a night. So now we show all the places that's $60 a night. And in San Jose, the places are really reasonable priced. So let's say we wanted to. I'm kind of surprised that they're that low. What if we wanted to have only the ones showing? You guys know how this slider works, right? We can do anything, and if we had a minimum that we can do, we'll change it to from $42 to $150 a night. We want to kind of get out some of the bad ones. So let's see. This place is $100 a night, or $45 a night. It'll just show up the ones that we want, like that one, $100 a night. Guest house in San Jose looks really nice. Can do that. Rare finds, and then we can read about it. We can contact them, and that's that. I believe we actually have to put some money down to actually pay them to stay there or reserve the place, and there is like a slight tax fee, and so that's something to consider. Let's say we only want to look at like the cheapest places. Here's from $0 to $32 a night. Let's really find if that's going to work for us. So let's see these, like the most, this is like the bottom of the barrel, but let's see what they work. So yeah, now we find these places for $27 a night. This is what we find here is we're pretty much just gonna find a bed, right? It's gonna be like this one. This person looks like they've kind of like divvied up their hallway into different rooms that give this bed. So for $27 a night, you can't really expect nothing more than that. It doesn't look that actually bad. It looks kind of nice. Nice shared kitchen. It's kind of nice because okay, so there it says you'll share parts of the home with the host. Sometimes it would be kind of nice if the host sometimes wouldn't even be there. So you might luck out and there's no other guests and you can kind of get the house to yourself. Here, as we go kind of more sprawl outside the Bay Area, we'll probably find even cheaper deals than that. Here's one for $20 a night. This room in Fairfield, it says it's better than dirt. Okay, that picture looks real nice. It's pretty much a bed on the floor. At least it looks like a nice house, though. And so let's lower price. Your own room in a home, shared spaces. You can read about it. Share the bathroom with others. Self check-in. So, with the building staff. So this probably this host Chanel. She might be there. Easy access to everything from the central. No running. Okay, no, there's no running water. And there's a 1 gallon bucket for flushing the toilet and washing hands. Okay, so it is what it is, right? $20 a night. There's a hot tub. Okay, no heating. A pellet stove, but you can get a small room in your heater. All right, so that's what you're getting for that $20 a night. I am very curious. I really want to kind of check out some of these places okay, so there you go. So, up in Tracy, I don't know, 32. You probably won't find too much for less than $20 a night, if you know what I mean. That's kind of Crescent City. Here's one. in Brookings. I kind of zoomed out a lot, but look, that woman looks super sweet. She's probably just like an old woman with like a home, and she's like, well, it's kind of fun for them in a way. She just wants, um, um, people to hang out with. Probably, who knows? But anyway, that's there you go for up in Canada. It's just a cool way to travel, and like, anyway, I want to show the last thing I'll show. It's kind of cool to explore this stuff a little bit, like tiny home in Canada. It looks so cool. I don't know if you guys geek out as much as I do about this, but that just looks so fun. Like, look at that sweet place. I'm not going to be up in Canada anytime soon, but if I was, I would definitely go there. Composting toilet, amazing stove, this outdoor shower that's all heat. It's probably really cold right now, but in the summer, that looks amazing. Go hang out there for a week or something. $100 for a week sounds good. Free cancellations, micro cabin. Okay, so there you go. Oh, in Mexico, $18 a night. There you go. That's another a way to travel. I could look at this all day. I mean, I'm sure if you were in these places, you could find places cheaper than that in Mexico. But in it's just good to know that they're there and stuff for us, and it's kind of a cool option. So that's Airbnb. Also has a more high end option that we won't talk about. The last thing I want to show you about is this other place, this other app called Trusted House Sitters. So this app is for those who are taking care of people's pets. So if people have a pet that they are going away on vacation, that they want someone to sit and take care of their dog or cat, that's when they'll go on this app. It's house sitting for pets where you have to kind of walk the dog or feed the dog, and you message them. You kind of apply. So I actually paid $100 to join this site just to see what was out there. Let's see if we look up San Francisco, California, and we get to see all the people who are wanting to take care of their pets. So here we get to see kind of all the different situations, all the houses. We're just finishing the holidays, Christmas time. That was a lot more a popular time to see the applications. But here you can get a feel for the different sits available for this. And this is a cool experience because it's free. So you're not going to pay anything for this, but you will have to watch someone's pet, and so it kind of adds that kind of social uh, contract, the social interaction that's a little maybe more fun for you, fun for them. It kind of breaks down some of the walls of just finding random people, and you're kind of actually they're really trusting you with their whole kind of like pet situation, and you have to kind of be really trustworthy, and they'll write you reviews on this app, and then you'll get a better review for next time. So I put here in this you can decide what dogs, what pets you want, or you can also decide the duration. So I've kind of moved this slider up to over 2 week stay durations, and I'm getting some that I'm not sure why it didn't really propagate the search engine, but here is for example, a stay in Marin County that's from, well, let's try and find one a little closer to now. I don't really know why. Let's just look at this one. Some of these are way far out in the future, but this one's not. This one's in the next couple of weeks here. So here we can see about, oh, I understand because they have different dates. So, okay, they kind of split up their, I guess they'll be traveling most likely from January pretty much to that time. So, you could see all their different things that they need for their pets. It's kind of cool. Some of these it's kind of like a lot of work. Like you need to be taking care of their like mixed breed, bulldog, French bulldog. Here are the responsibilities like walk them. Boys, girls, eat twice a day, morning and night. Walk 3 and 4 times a day. Restroom, morning and night. So it's not like the easiest like way to stay somewhere. It's kind of like, from what I've seen, the people here are like pretty like like, okay, the cats ones are a little less, uh, you know, work, right? For the cats, it's kind of just like leave them water. I actually haven't done this. So morning and evening playtime, it's like, yeah, okay, clean the litter boxes, fill up the water bowls, do the dry food. Okay, even this one says like a kind of a lot, like five little things. I don't know. But this is just cool. Like in case you really find, if you want to travel somewhere that you don't wouldn't really expect to have the travel experience, and let's say like you're on a major budget or something, and you really just want to kind of go to like an exotic place, then this could be cool for you. Like let's say like Australia, and you want to kind of go and just you want to just sit, you want to like be somewhere and be with like a long term situation where you're kind of like trying to start life over. Here's the 1 month plus habit. So for example, like let's say you want to go to this place from February 11th to March 25th. It's a whole farm. Look, it has dog, cat, goats, chicken, sheep. It's all the way in Australia. And so like they're like we like believe in living and we want to travel, and like but we have this farm and we have our family, so we're gonna like rent do it put it up here so you can stay here for with these horses, and they'll like teach you how to take care of these horses, and it'll be for a month or two for free. So that's amazing, and that's pretty cool. It's like the cats, and you read about it. We have a seatbelt sitter, and then like other people will come, and so like this is just a cool kind of more exotic way you can travel in life. A bunch of these ones in Australia seem pretty cool actually. Like look how just beautiful that is. April to June. So you're all for the month of May. It's sort of like a private retreat. 10-acre property, two dogs, and you get to stay there completely free as long as you're going and taking care of their pets. So really cool situation. I would recommend this more for like this longer like getaway situations where you know the terms are kind of like a little more like you're just trying to take a vacation. I haven't even looked at like other places. Okay, yeah, they haven't really expanded too much to like South America. There's no one from Brazil on there yet. Let's see if we just look at Mexico. We'll see some. Maybe it's because I didn't put in like a specific place. So let's try Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. See if anyone. No. Let's see the map. View the map. So let's see if anybody on this map. Is this how you do this? Yeah, I'm not really. I'm not really. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to do this too well. I would think Mexico City. Let's try Mexico City. So, like I said, you can play around with this a lot, and it helps to have kind of a good connection. Let's see, Mexico. Mexico City. They haven't really. Maybe later on in the lifetime of this app that more people will kind of be using it, but for now it's kind of just like the global east, the global north that has cotton on. And so the Airbnb is clearly used in other parts of the world. Craigslist, I believe, as well. That's a good question. Maybe it's just Canada. But those are three ways to use this way of finding housing, and temporary or not so temporary housing in the San Francisco Bay Area, or throughout the world. So we have like to just go over that again. Was the Craigslist, the classic Craigslist finding housing, and then the Airbnb, and then that trusted house sitter little app there. Kind of fun just to explore, see what's out there. I really enjoy kind of looking at like Egypt, rent in Egypt, like looking at the flats and just the different ways, or India, and seeing what's out there. So whether it's for fun or you're actually trying to find a place, I hope that you found some value in this video, and that you are feel free to subscribe for just a different way of looking at life and a way of being in this world that helps you maneuver using technology, or just using your smart, capable person to exist in a different way out there. Okay, hope you have a good day, and kind of a longer form video today, but I hope you enjoy it. All right, take care. Bye.